Why can't we have reciprocity in relationships in Black households? In relationships? Why I gotta always be the giver? Why I gotta receive less? Hey guys, welcome back to Is It Tuesday podcast. I'm Cris Cavallari. You know what's crazy? As I've been living off the grid, right? Why did I just hear that song with Nipsey? We be doing fly shit when the camera stop. I'm gonna be honest, shit. Half of y'all are here clearly because of the internet, social media, um, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, all of these things that keep us connected. And I'm gonna be honest, once you're on a certain journey, you're gonna have to disconnect. You're going to have to disconnect. And a lot of times I'm gonna be honest, when you don't disconnect, that's when a lot of confusion comes in, right? And I've been disconnected for a little minute. I've been disconnected mentally for maybe a year. Maybe it was a struggle for the first. Let's say 2 years, right? But it was a struggle because I said it, but I wasn't. I still was connected. I still was, in the matrix. I still was in a matrix. But now, you know, a year out of it. Let's say a year, right? A full year being intentionally like, I like these tools. I don't think there's anything wrong with them. I think that being intentional on how you're using them, being intentional on what you're watching, who you're following, all of that shit matters, right? Especially if you're an entrepreneur. And I often meet people that are not on the internet and they're like, I don't want people all in my business. And the first thing I say out my mouth is, well, just because you're on the internet don't mean that they're going to be in your business. What you post allows that access. You don't have to overly like, oh yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Right now, I just woke up and brushed my teeth. Right now, I just like a lot of that is self-inflicted. Those are things that people do, and then later on they hate them, right? If you start doing it the right way, and if you go in there with clear intentions, which most of us don't, because we're just on here playing around until we realize that this is a motherfucking billboard. Instagram, Twitter, any social media is a billboard. It is a free platform for you to get your message across. Get your business across. Get whatever you're passionate about across, because it doesn't always have to equate to making money on there, but maybe you just want to spread knowledge, right? The problem with that is there's good spreading and there's this like bullshit that keeps us in this mindset of like, oh, this is the truth because it's on the internet. I'm off grid, but I'm living life. And I still get, one thing I've done, and it's so crazy because I did this. I have two phones. One is the actual working phone. The other phone is just like I take photos in there, whatever. And it only works when I'm on the internet, right? So if I'm out, it doesn't work unless I merge it to the other phone and all that bullshit, right? So I see things, but I'm really not seeing a lot because I'm really living, right? And I don't think that my son is 6. I don't think in the 5 years, we'll just say 5 because he just turned 6. I'll say in the 5 years that I've gotten to enjoy, like really enjoy, really listen, really feel, really look around and see all of the things that I manifested. I'm seeing them now because I'm paying attention now. I learned that although these things have changed dramatically, like it changed drastically, right? I still couldn't see it because I still was living on that planet where it just was like go 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 go, keep up, go, keep up, wait, go go. Like it's too many distractions, right? But because I do what I do, I still have, Shop Icon, the clothing brand. I still have Icon HQ. I still have Is It Tuesday podcast. I work here. I work here. Where you work is not who you are. And a lot of people get that shit twisted too. Like, you think because you do a job good that you're a good person. You think because you have a good product that you're a good person. You think that because people buy and sell you out, they like you and they are invested in you. Eventually, then people gonna realize they was just in the matrix, okay? But I was on my way here this morning and I'm listening to the shit that I listen to. I'm listening to tarot, honestly. I don't listen to like the gossip sites and shit. I listen to tarot tarot readings, right? I'm slightly addicted at this point. Um Maybe I'm a tarot reader. I'm very in tune. I'm very like at a young age or like shit 5 years ago, I thought I was crazy. I'm not. I know it and I know it and I know it. Somewhere along the line, somebody was praying that I didn't remember that I know, but I fucking know. And while I'm driving here and I'm listening to certain things, and then I get off there and I'm like, okay, I checked something. As soon as I get on the internet, or somebody sent me something and somebody sent me something. So I'm looking. I'm still working there, but you ain't getting too much from me there. And the reason that I'm being intentional about the sharing of me, everybody don't deserve you. Everybody, I'm making it my business to use this app for what it's for. And then outside of that, I build those connections. I got on this app and everybody's sending me Tyler Perry. Then I see this guy on the podcast talking about if he cheat and do that, if he's a provider, he can cheat as long as he's not bringing you back no diseases. He can cheat as long as he's not having a baby on you. He can cheat as long as he's not embarrassing you. The one thing that I am envious about when it comes to other women, other race, other cultures, other race of women, y'all not taught that. An Indian woman could not bring a bum home and her dad be okay with it. An Asian woman could not bring her dad a boyfriend home and they be okay with it. No other culture could just bring somebody home because the lack of father figures, and I know some absent fathers in other, places, but we're talking about in Black homes right now. We don't have anybody going for to bat for us. We have nobody interrogating these guys. We don't actually have the example of what a healthy male looks like. And I see a lot of people building up, oh, I want to black generational this, but y'all skip conversations and y'all dive over them. And these people back in the day planted a seed and we're watering it. The amount of money that we're making is different, but Black women been holding shit down. No matter if how much they have or how little they have, Black women have to figure shit out. Why are we not telling these Black men, it's your turn to figure it out? It's your turn. Why can't we have reciprocity in relationships in Black households? In relationships? Why I gotta always be the giver? Why I gotta receive less? You sitting here mixing energies. You put me in some karmic shit and I'm on a path to righteousness? Are you serious? That's the problem. The problem is you think that as long as you don't do these things, it's okay. Now, whatever you want to deal with personally and whatever your preference is, that's on you, boo. That's on you. But I tell you one thing, if you have a purpose, and we all do, but if you have a higher purpose, if you have been assigned certain things in your life, there's no way in hell that you could run around with dating in them and they're not protecting you spiritually, mentally, and physically. But most importantly, the finances, we got that covered. So if I have the finances covered, what are you doing? What are you doing? This is not equally yoked. This ain't even give and take. Why do I have to be the strong one for your ego and not question? Because questioning means nagging. I'm really looking at these grown black men telling women what to accept when they wouldn't want their daughters to accept that shit. The bare minimum is dead, not because I'm more bossier than you, not because I make more money than you. And also, you telling me, Tyler Perry, maybe you need to write this script and it just needs to be a sitcom. Maybe you have, because I don't watch the shit. My mama do. And that keeps them in that mindset. My mama. That keeps them in that mindset. That struggle mindset, that dysfunctional mindset, that there's nothing greater for our generation, for black people. Somebody got to be a crackhead, be a prostitute, get cleaned up. Somebody got to be working on trying to figure it out. 44, working on cars, but still sleeping in his mama basement. Somebody got to be fighting for their kids and this, that. Like, we are constantly keeping this shit going. And I don't think we understand that that's breathing life into it. I don't care how big this man brand is. He ain't changed the narrative yet. A lot of people benefit and profit off of black people's struggles. Because you don't think you deserve more. That's what you think your lineage is? Like, you think that this is it? Nobody want to talk about our greatness off the bat. It's how much I'm going to deal with, how long I'm going to be a ride or die. Nigga, drop me off. Pull over. Where are you taking me? Where are we going? Oh, I can't ask where we going because now I'm being defined and I'm hard to deal with. No, I just want, babe, you know what? I think I know a shortcut. You can't accept that I may know a shorter. Y'all can't tell women it's okay to be the breadwinner. And a man is never going to be comfortable in a house that he's providing nothing to. And a woman is never going to be able to be submissive to a man that's doing nothing. So the attitude she has is because she tired too, bruh. She tired, and here she come. You got time for everything but her. You're not pouring into her. You're not pouring equally, and you're damn sure not pouring responsibly. What makes these people get on this internet and say this shit? They seen what their mama did and she survived. So it's okay for you to put the next one through it. Y'all are crazy. So because you don't have a baby on me, and I'm sorry. What? So you don't have a baby on me. You didn't give me an STD. Those two things are the same. Because that means you have unprotected sex with her. And if you didn't give me an STD, you mixing my shit up. You mixing everything up. My energy is off. The next day I can't focus. The next day I'm depressed. You don't even understand that the desires that you have and the likes that you have is bringing just causing chaos, confusion, depression. You got to have healthy sex. You got to know that this man is in a healthy mindset. Not only physically, what is his mind like? You depressed, now you sleeping with him, baby, you're going to be depressed in 2 days. You don't know why this energy is like this. You don't know what's going on. You fucking with Day. You fucking with Day and them. He going through some shit he ain't telling you about because he won't look like the man. He having moments after moments after moments, and you up. All of a sudden, you feeling this weight of the world on your shoulders because of what you like. You like fucking. So now you contracted some shit. You contracted some baggage. Okay, he didn't get you pregnant. He didn't give you a STD. He didn't embarrass you because of this. Like y'all think that's the bare minimum thing. Sir, thank you. What are we talking about here? Stop sending me these bullshit ass. Like when I see these memes and I see these conversations, I'm like, yo, black people, we fell for the okie doke. We fell for the okie doke. They planted the seed and we over here watering it. The conversations haven't changed yet. Should black women struggle, have struggle love? Do it mean you gotta hold me down? Let me tell you something. When the time comes, all I ask that God, I say, God, please listen. When the time comes and you bring me my husband, you bring me my divine partner, when it's time for us to take those vows, if that man even utter, you know, it took me a long, thank you for holding it down. There's a difference between standing beside somebody, uplifting someone, and somebody dragging you through the mud and saying, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and marry this dummy. I'm gonna marry her ass because I know what, for sure, can't get a new one. Because the new person's not gonna put up with this bullshit. I'm gonna marry you because you're stuck around. I'm gonna marry you because you don't require much. I'm gonna marry you because you don't hold me accountable. Y'all motherfuckers be thinking y'all got a prize. You got a jack in the box prize. You got that little toy in the McDonald's Happy Meal thing. Even Ryan mom, shout out to Ryan mom and dad, they making a killing off of us moms at Target. You get this big ass egg. Your kid want this $60 fucking egg from Ryan and his mama from Target. You get home, you crack that egg open. It's a whole bunch of little toys from the dollar store. Your kid plays with it for about 40 minutes. Most of that shit was the shells, it was the packaging, because it's literally like little figurines. Like it ain't shit in here. Ain't nothing these things could do. You can't, no, first of all, our kids have technology. They not taking these two little things and playing with them all day long. They gonna look at it. It was fun to crack open. Remember when some more said that? You go to the carnival and you win this big ass stuffed animal. Now you walking around carrying this motherfucker. You can't sit it down or go use the bathroom. It's going to get dirty. You can't get on another ride because you got this big ass teddy bear with you. Y'all better start looking at dating and soul ties and all that other shit like that. I'll tell you like this. I want it just as bad as you do. It's a difference between someone having dreams and actually following them and not just say, sometimes the shit has an expiration date. When them bills is due, when them kids is hungry, you think moms can say, shit, he gonna have to figure it out because I'm gonna go. No, we gotta go get it. It's the other men that should be holding other men accountable, but y'all are not. And then it looks like we're bickering and we're bitter when we do. That is my main purpose right now, being a mother of a black son. Keeping that balance of nurturer and holding him accountable. I'll drive, right? I'm driving. I might hit a bump. You know, the fucking roads, they always taking money out the tax for these roads, and the roads is always fucked up. And I ain't ride down a smooth pavement yet. Okay? We driving. I might hit a bump. Goliath could be drinking, or he could like drinking a drink, or he could be playing this game. The first thing out his little mouth is, "You made me," and I said, "I did what?" Teachable moment. Teachable moment. I did what? Not. What did you? I did what? You made me lose the game. You made me spill my drink. And then I say, or was mommy just driving, and there's something in the road. You were holding your drink. It spilled. You were playing a game. Your hand slipped. I didn't make you do shit, little boy. We're not going to teach these kids to blame everybody else for something that just happened. Now he holds himself accountable. It starts at home. It starts at these family reunions. It starts at these barbershops. It's a lot of men that walk around like they real stand-up men and they not. They posting like they do what they supposed to do and they not. And the fucked up part about it is I'm actually in a space now where it's like, sir, it's too late for them. I'm be honest with you. There's no way we're changing any of these grown men's minds. It starts at home. So mothers you're watching this, if you're a mother of a son or a daughter, stop trying to dumb these little girls down like they can't be who they are. She's not being grown. She's not doing this. She's not doing that. She has an opinion. Good. She got questions. Good. Because I'm in this space of understanding, we just visiting this place, learning my purpose in this place. People like you better when you don't know better. They can manipulate you, and it's not just men. It's friends, it's family. It's those past life traumas. We are sent to do something. Some of us greater than others. My throat chakra closing up, and I'm like, I know that ain't nothing but the enemy. My mouth been like this since I was a little girl, and I used to get popped. I used to get in trouble because I see things and I say it. So as I got older, you dummy it down a little bit because you don't want to seem difficult. You don't want to seem like, oh, I'm challenging. But I am gonna challenge some things because the shit y'all be saying don't, the math ain't math. Could a woman have sex and not get pregnant by another nigga and you still be with her? Can she go get jit down as long as she don't give you no STD, sucking it dry? Like, suck, like, can she do all of that and you be okay? As long as she's not embarrassing you. Women are so emotional that when they're doing something, when they're the other woman, they have to let the main woman know because it's like she like she gotta tell her like ooh. A man is chuckling inside like, man, I fucked your girl, still dap you up. He know not to call after 9 because he don't really care. He got what he wanted. Some people do get a little bit emotionally attached, but when it comes to it, when it's women cheating on you, doing the things that you do, if she was doing all of that and she's taking care of home and them kids is straight, you would be in the bed with stomach aches. You would be going crazy if you knew she was settling for your punk ass. I love that. What I love most right now with Black women, all women, shit, y'all want me to include everybody? Well, all women, but we Black over here, so that's who we talking to. What I love now about most Black mothers that I've encountered is that you're remembering who you are before you became a mom, before you became a wife, before you became a baby mom, before you became a girlfriend. And motherfuckers don't like that. I pride myself in dancing even when my son is home. Tuesday used to be like that. Remember who you are. Baby, every day Tuesday at this point. Every day is Tuesday. Every day is Tuesday because for the last 8 months, the motherfucker was home with me every single day. You know why? Because his father ain't feel like it. I'll come back around when I feel like it. But what I'll do is go plant seeds that you're doing something when you can't even say thank you. You are sitting here putting your family 5, 10, 15 years back. Because once y'all are gone and that generation comes, they got to right your wrongs. Right? So understand this. When you see a mother working, still living life, still trying to find a piece of time to self-care, to go out on a date, to have some good times, trust and believe me. It took her a long time to understand that she matters, right? So the fact that we're going back and telling people to just deal with certain shit, women don't really have to deal with none of that. Women are looking at it now like, do I really want to get married? Do I really feel like taking on your drama? Do I really feel like I done got myself out of this and now I got to jump back in your mud? Ugh. I just broke my trunk. I just got out of mud. Ah. Ooh, I don't know. That's how I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling like I've done this alone. I'm scared. I'm scared to even intertwine with y'all because you're gonna put me in some shit. And I don't know that I'm in some shit. You got homegirls looking at me because deep down inside, you fucking her. Look at that mother-son relationship. She's coddling him. Everybody's walking on eggshells to protect his emotional. No, no, everybody gotta be careful. Don't say that. You know that triggers. Don't sue. Don't do this. So everybody is coddling these motherfuckers. So now you gotta coddle him. What about when you need some coddling? He's so used to everybody doing everything for him. He don't, it's like, what? What you need? Nobody's doing that. That's the first step right there. Cut it off. I'm not doing that. How am I more concerned with your well-being than my own? How? I can't do that. I can't do that. And that's the thing. Once you get out of the mud and once you realize the shit you put yourself in, because also accountability on our end. I love what they say, like, well, y'all picked them and y'all raised them and y'all ain't tell them about themselves because manipulation is real. Shape, they shift, you know. One minute they like this, the next minute, once they got you, they got you. But it's up to you to understand, like, hey, let me sit back and look at my part that I played in this. Let me look at that. Let me see what it was about me at that time. Why, when I was at my lowest, why did I let these things slip under the cracks? Like, why? Where was a crack in this window? That little breeze, you can't figure out where that air coming from. Motherfuckers be slipping under things, and then once they get under, they turn into who they are. You have to do a little bit more, fine toothing it with that shit. Guys and girls. I'm not just saying one person, one gender. Everybody in all relationships, platonic and romantic. You got to see how somebody operates under stress. You got to see how they are when they broke. You got to see how they are with their children in your own eyes, not what the fuck they told you. I'm telling you, I'm very grateful for the time that I sat out and observed. I am. I am. Because there's certain things that I look at now and I'm like, oh, that was able to slide in because I was, trying to super save a hoe. Bitches save niggas every day. You know, I was trying to be, you know, uh the strong. No, baby, this is reciprocity year. This is it. Moving fuck year. This is moving forward. Friendships, relationships, business, everything across the board. I'm not overly playing a position in no lives no more. I've done it in friendships where I was, man, I must have been street team for brands that I know of. And I look back, I said, was she rocking for me like I was rocking for her? Nah, I was like a cheerleader. I was a mascot. I was a cheerleader, but I also was the energy that brought these other people to you. You seen that. You know that. But was I getting that from you? Was it equal give and take? Absolutely not. A lot of the problems right now with a lot of people is you forgot who you are. You got to honor yourself first. You have to pour in yourself first. You have to literally get yours, and then what's left, you pour that shit out. You give it out. But right now, we not looking at the bigger picture. People are afraid of free thinkers. We are seeking the truth. We are seeking our truth. People want you to believe that one thing and that's it. I'm not interested in the conversations that y'all be playing with online. I'm not. That's why when people are like, oh, you should do this and you should they don't want me there, baby. They don't want me at their table because I'm gonna tell the truth. And if I'm at a table full of fakes and phonies, they're gonna have to realize, like, oh, ooh, it is uncomfortable to be around someone that's pretending and you're not. Because when I leave here, baby, when I leave this earth, my children and their children and their children get the assignments that I didn't finish. And I ain't trying to have it happen. I'm trying to be that ancestor like, yeah, I set this up for you. I made sure that these things before you that was on my back. I'm trying to have my ancestors in their grave, the ones that I know and the ones that I don't know, comfortably saying, yes, the chosen one got it right. And if that makes me look crazy, then so be it. But y'all playing on this internet and y'all watching these things and y'all letting these spirits jump in you. You laying down with the enemy. He don't even like you. And you want to tell me, Mr. Perry, to let this man do the bare minimum. That man is going to resent me. He can't open that fridge and drink out the carton if he ain't pay for it. Don't settle. Men, don't settle, because I know y'all been settling for a long time too. But you settling for different reasons. You settling because it's a control thing. It's hard having two children in the same household. It's hard having an adult child and a young child. Everybody feels some lack. How is it that y'all think money is the answer to everything? Now it helps. Money flows to me and I flow to it, and I am grateful for every past life mistake that I've clearly slayed, and I've been able to reach this space of now this is where the change began. Like, this is where I'm like, that's why right now the break that I'm on, I have to sit back and really say, like, I did not come from this. Or I did come from it. I'm just getting back to it. Or I'm getting rightfully what's mine. I'm getting what my ancestors worked so hard for. Like, am I the one that's like, oh, this is it? But how are y'all telling women we are the creators of everything? That's what gets me. We're the creator of everything. We're the ones that give life. And not just like, yeah, bitch, you give life. No, we literally are the we the first. Everything came from us. Everyone, everything. Like, we are that. And you're telling us to get the little slither of the pie, get the backwasher to drink. As long as I don't do this, you should be okay with it. I would rather have nothing with you than that bullshit, because I'll have everything alone. I remember Lady Gaga being like, I'm going to follow my dreams and do this because my money and my career won't wake up and tell me they're done. That he got a baby down the street. Oh, I got to tell you some shit. My homegirl that, I know you said she'd be looking at you funny, and I told you it's nothing. We just friends. I got to be honest. I did fuck with her about 4 years ago, but we was just cool. We better off friends. You think that lady is not holding on to hope that you pick her, sir? And now she's giving me the evil eye. Now she home casting spells and trying to figure out why me and not her. Sir, I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in that. Finish all of that. Clean up whatever you got going on before you step to this. Please. Because even if you don't tell me the truth, my dreams will. Spirit will. Shit will be a moose. A lot of y'all trying to hold on to something. You're like, I don't know what happened. Kelly Ma came and cleaned that shit up. You've worked so hard to get where you are. Don't let nobody, family, friend or foe, baby daddy, potential, don't let nobody stand in the way of your greatness. Don't let Tyler Perry write you on one of these dysfunctional fucking black family novels and plays. And he's great at what he does. But I'm ready to see something different. I'm ready to see black people thriving without the struggle attached to them. I'm ready to see that. I'll see y'all next week. Be good.